Hey everybody, Outer Galaxy Lounge here. Relax with me if you will. I've got something. I just got back from the grocery. It was Walmart and got the week's food. I did that so well it went to the back of my throat. It was a crumb from my bagel. Anyway, so I've been looking around for the past, several months for a potential microphone that I can use on some of my videos, because so far I just don't have good sound. I don't know if this is going to be a solution, but they did have this microphone marked down from like $50 to $21 on clearance. It's JLab Go Talk USB microphone. There you go. It's brand new. It hasn't been opened. It's still sealed. And this was the last one that was sitting there on clearance, so it looks like it's very basic, but $21, I can't really afford a $100 microphone. When I was checking out at the counter, she said, "Do you want to buy the $3 service plan?" I said, "No, my service plan is if it doesn't work, I bring it back." So I'm going to be experimenting with that today, seeing if it has any distortion or any, that puff sound when you blow into the microphone, if there's anything I can adjust for on that. I'm looking for simplicity and pretty basic sound. It doesn't have to be top of the line, but it definitely has to sound better than what I've been doing, and I think we can at least get there, I would think. But I got a fly friend here who's trying to get my stuff, trying to move my stuff in for better protection here. I'm gonna try this JLab, gonna do a little experimentation with that. I was looking at that tape my sister gave me, VHS tape from Christmas 1993, which has all kinds of WHAS, Louisville television commercials, holiday commercial. And I'm going to be capturing commercials off of that. It's a real treasure trove, and I'm going to be capturing commercials off of that and posting it variously over the next few days as I go through it. It's really nice and clear. She recorded it on SP, the good speed. And it was a good tape. It looks saturated, the color saturated, and it's clear. It's not artifacting very much. It's just a nice taping. So we'll see. Not much to report today. I'm going to be working on that and probably just seeing what I can do with this microphone. If this microphone helps me, I might be able to do more documentaries on here. I was kind of staying my hand at doing more documentary material until I had a better microphone. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this microphone will up my game, will sound better. $21, compact, studio quality sound, so they say. And there you go, all the features are right there. Professional recording with 24-bit depth, how about that? We'll see. Wow, I was stuck on this bottom for a couple of days, and I just got one, and it just domino affected across the bottom. I got all this part of the bottom now that I wasn't getting. Probably should help me move up. Alright, I got it. I couldn't remember for the life of me the actor's name, Ken All. I'm like, Doll, and it came to me, Wall. I finally remembered it. Didn't really watch that show of his, but I knew it was a name I'd heard of before. So that completes the Los Angeles Times puzzle. I honestly didn't think I could get through this one. It took me almost 4 days to do. Let's go full unboxing video mode here. I just cut the bottom tape. There we go. Okay. Got a little sheet, little booklet there. Very basic little microphone. It's kind of a faux cloth exterior there for dampering sound issues, I guess. Little stand in here. It's very heavy to hold that up. And we got our USB line in here. There's our little USB line. And what is this? This is their little, I guess. That's not that desiccant or whatever they usually put in things. I don't know what this is. Must be nuts or something to hold things together, I'm guessing. Washers or something of that nature. Alright. Let's give that a shot. Okay, we're going to bring this little baby around. Bring that around like that. That looks like that slips. Let's put that up there. That's going to slip on there like that, and the slide on there. There's a hole underneath. That's obviously where these are going to come in to hold it in. And let's see. The flatter piece under here. It's not fitting great, but I'll have to force it in, I guess. See, my father was a tool and die maker, and that is not made to tolerance. He would have laughed at this. But, you know, it is Chinese garbage, I guess. After much struggle, I think I got it in good enough now. It's not sticking out awkwardly. It's still not perfect, but it is more steady. I'm still going to put that little bit of tape, I think, on the bottom, just to make sure it doesn't pop out while I'm recording something. Okay, that ought to work. And then if I need to take this tape off, I left a little flap part so it's not sticking flush. I got it underneath there. Clever, eh? Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. North America and all the ships at sea. Flash! Alright, so you just plug the USB in this thing and you turn these two buttons on. You put your headphones in the back so you can listen to yourself, and you change the sound capture function in the sound and control panel, and you can hear yourself. I had to do a little tweaking because it was doing some weird delays and stuff, but I think I got it now. The other thing is this is kind of a live wire, so if you're moving it around, you know, the microphone will hear the wire moving around, so you got to keep still with that, and you got to talk pretty close into this thing. I noticed I couldn't just be way back here and capture anything. I literally had to be like right on top of this thing, which is fine. I can get used to that as long as I'm not breathing too much into it and causing a lot of, you know, putter sounds or whatnot, breathing sounds. It's doing a pretty good job of cutting down on that, I noticed. Now, I went ahead and used my VLC media player program to capture the sound. There's a setting in there under capture device, and then I'm not going to go through the steps, but it's online. I looked it up and it seemed to work. I was able to get a sound file that was editable that I could work with in the Audacity program. I called it up. I did a little bit of a compression, did a little bit of EQ, a little bit of bass, slight bass boost, just a slight reverb increase, and then I deamped it just a hair because it was getting a little high toward the clip end. But I think I'm gonna play you what I came up with after doing all that kind of stuff. Again, there's all kinds of options you can do when you process your sound. This is the first attempt, so you know, I may get better at this. What you're going to hear now is the first attempt to come up with just a test. Hello everybody, this is Outer Galaxy Lounge. Come relax with me if you will. This is a test of the GoTalk microphone system by JLab. I'm just going to see what its strengths, weaknesses, flexibilities, and possibilities for tweaking may be. That's all we have to say right now. No need to get into any deep topics. Well, it has potential. It's much better than what I did have, which was this camera, and I had to process the hell out of it to get it to sound like anything. It's a little boomy, a little bit recessed, but again, I did some processing to it. I think once I get used to figuring out how to process this particular microphone better, the sound results will be better. Again, this is the first try, so it's an improvement. It could be better. Again, you know, if I had a better microphone, it would sound good off the bat, but I'm going to have to help it out a little bit. I think right now I'm inclined to keep this microphone. For $21, you know, for what I do, which is, you know, I'm not doing high-end stuff here, so we'll see. Until next time, my throat is going. It's time for breakfast.